Hi guys, sorry I haven't been on a bit. I've just moved to university in York, so a little bit hectic at the moment. But today I'm going to show you how to do this army inspired look. You know, it's pretty basic on the skin, but it's more of a detailed eye. If you want to see how to do this, it's great for fancy dress. You can look every day, wherever you want to. So just keep watching. Okay, so you can see I've already done one eye. I'm also going to start off by popping a bit of foundation on the eyelids, using as per usual Maybelline Stream Matte Mousse and Ivory, just kind of covering up the veiny bits really. I'm sorry I'm talking quietly. I've got just moved into uni, so I've got some housemates. I don't really want them to think I'm meant to talking to myself. Right, primer. I'm going to use primer potion. You don't need this much because you're going to be putting on different primer in a minute. And then a little bit above, a bit below, all that jazz. Also, I haven't got a mirror with me, as I stupidly didn't pack one. Right, and then taking a goldy cream eyeshadow, I'm using MAC Shade Stick in Champagne. Right, I'm sure there we go, that's better. I can apply that all over the eyelid. Just, it doesn't even need blending on this one. Right, then I'm going to take the Sleek Original palette. It's very pretty. Please don't come in. It's like that. I'm going to be using these two greens and the black at the end today. I'm going to start off just using a flat brush. This is one from e.l.f. It's kind of simple. I'm going to put it into this dark green here. Just really pack it on. Just pop it on the eye. Right down to the eyelashes. Doesn't really have to be neat because this look isn't necessarily about neatness. Right, okay, once done that, you're going to take, go a little bit. You're going to take this slightly dark green, it's kind of goldy as well beneath it. Just pop it in the corner of your eye. Just, you don't want much, just a teeny bit to kind of make it a little bit lighter. The fact that you've got gold underneath it as well means that it's more like it gives it a nice goldy hue. Okay, I don't need that again for a moment. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to take a pointed brush. I'm going to be using my little infamous no shaft one. Take a dark brown. I'm using Dark Horse in the Makeup Out. So I'm going to tip with the brush and just pop it in there. Sorry, someone's crackling and it sounds very ominous. Just make an outer with it. And then drag it underneath a little bit. You don't want much, you just kind of want to have it, and then you just want to pull it up, make a wing with it. Yeah, not massively. Okay, that looks quite massive with this camera at the moment. But, just like that. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to take a brush. This is a crease. This is my blending brush from e.l.f. Put it as a kind of mid-tone sparkly brown with some smog. And then just, use that to blend, pop it in the crease. Like that. And then clean it off a little bit. Do some blending. Because currently this looks very harsh lines. Can put a little bit more smog on this side actually. Okay, it looks better. Right, I'm going to take a little bit of version which is like a creamy, it's just a shimmery colour as well. Shove that on the edge. It just makes it really messy really, and that's kind of the look that we're going for. Right, once done that, go back in with green, the dark green. Back in with it and just put it over that brown. It just adds another thing to it really, just adds a bit more depth. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm going to take a white eye pencil. I'm going to keep using this little mirror here because it's quite useful. Let me get it open. There we go. Just going to take a little bit of white pencil, just pop it underneath the tear duct, like that. Smudge it out a teeny bit. It doesn't have to be much. Just a little bit. Once done that, I'm going to be taking a black eyeshadow. That's black I showed you earlier. Flat brush, my little one from Bobbi Brown. Just a matte black because I don't like using eyeliner, as you guys know. And I'm just going to run it along the top lashes. Just going to work as an eyeliner. Not all the way in, just to where your lashes stop. Right, and then I'm going to take a tiny bit of that, pressing it into the eyelashes on the lower lash line. Not onto the waterline or anything like that, just into the lash line so you can see it kind of defines them a little bit more. I'm not putting anything on the waterline today. I'm going to take eyelash colours as per usual. These really need to clean, by the way, just saying. Just curl my eyelashes. Right, and then I'm going to be using a black eyeliner, mascara, and today I'm going to be using the Scandaleyes from Rimmel Orange. I really like this eyeliner mascara. Right, and just a little bit. Right, that's it, I've done. I'll show you how I'm going to do my full face as well. Keep watching. Okay, so to do the face, I've literally just cleaned my face underneath my eyes, obviously, to get rid of any fallout. I'm going to be using a primer. This is Prime Time by Bare Minerals, brilliant thing. I'm using primer because I'm going out for an army commander night, obviously. And you want the makeup to stay in place. Please don't come in, please don't come in. Alright, I'm going to put this mostly in my T-zone, because that's where I'm most oily, like most people. You know, it just helps keep your foundation in place all night. If they're doing my washing up, I'm not going to be happy with them. They're so lovely, but they just do washing up for me, and it's like, no, it's fine, let me do it. It's my crap, my stuff to clean. Right, so once you've got a nice, nice base to work with, I'm going to be using a lot of foundation tonight. I'm going to be using Max Factor's Experience in Ivory to start us off with. And this one, I'm not even going to get that much, just tiny amount inside my hand. And this is just going to go on the cheeks and under the eyes. And it just gets rid of any bags. It's a really hard hitting foundation. Next, on top of that, for everything else, is a Dream Outlaces Ivory. Everything's an ivory. This is has a little bit more staying power. And also you can kind of put a bit more on your nose than you can the other one, because everyone's eyeliner is really not good for my skin in the oily areas. Right, next up, going to just apply a bit of powder to set my makeup. now look a bit ghostly. And just going to sort out my eyebrows very quickly. Just going to be using black, which is this dark colour here, and obviously my little brush. And I think this makes me slightly darker. That's all you want, really. I'm done. Right, hope you enjoyed the video, and keep watching.